Dirty secrets of fragrance industry. And the only reason why you are watching this video is because you are a fragrance enthusiast. And today we are going to expose 5 different things about a fragrance industry that you should know. And if you don't know me, I am Ameen Shageer, and I am a perfumer, and I know a lot of things what goes inside perfumery, and I know how this fragrance industry really works. So coming out, making a brave video, this is gonna expose a lot of things. So coming out and making a video, so please do subscribe to the channel and please do like the video if you like the topic. So let's get started. By the way, this is not a mic, this is actually a perfume itself. So let's go on to the first point, and that is brand bias. What do I mean by that? Why is Mercedes-Benz, okay? Why is Mercedes-Benz making a perfume? That should really show you how brand biased people are. Including me, I buy perfumes by first looking at the brand. You call it YSL, Ajmal, you call it Rassasi, Swiss Arabia, Lancome, Tom Ford, any brands you know. You call Mont Blanc, you call any brands. The first thing when you are actually going to purchase a fragrance, the first thing that you look at is the brand. And the brand stands for luxury. If it's a brand that you would like, you will be more inclined to buy the perfume out of that brand. And you care secondary about how it smells, how it performs. The first thing what really matters to almost all people is the brand. The second point is the mega companies dominate the market. What do I mean by that? 99% of perfumes which you find on the market, they are made by 5 to 6 companies. That's it. 5 to 6 companies make all these perfumes that you see on the market. I will give you an example. Look at this one. This is Tommy Hilfiger. This is made by Estée Lauder, and the same people make Tom Ford fragrances. And I have even more. This one is Armani Code. You know who makes this? It's not Armani, it's L'Oreal, the same people who actually make your face wash. L'Oreal makes Lancome fragrances, they make Armani fragrances, they make Diesel fragrances. If you thought that was it, I have even more. You know Davidoff Cool Water, this is made by Coty. And the same company makes Nautica fragrances. The same company makes Lacoste fragrances. The same company makes, there are actually a lot more. The same company makes Guess fragrances. And now you're thinking, wait a minute, I didn't know all these brands came out of a single company. Wait for it. Christian Dior, the Dior Sauvage, the Dior Homme, the Bulgari for men, these are made by the Hennessy Group, which owns Louis Vuitton. It comes from Louis Vuitton factories, these things. So right now I just showed you 9 or 10 fragrances, and these are made by very few companies. So I hope you get the full picture. The third point is budget composition. What do I mean by that? You would think that being a perfumer, you can do whatever you want. It is not like that. Even if you're working for big, mass-produced, well-known brands like this, they will give you a budget constraint. You will be constrained to a certain budget. It doesn't matter how much that product really costs. The company comes to you and says, this is the budget that we want to make this fragrance work, and this is all you have. And most of the time, 9 out of 10 times, as a perfumer, you are limited by the budget. There is very little fragrance notes that you can really work on. I'm talking about bergamot, cedarwood, vanilla, floral notes. These are all cheap perfume notes that you can include in cheap fragrances. But if you want to include orris, oud extract, and all these ambergris, all these kind of things, the budget of the perfume is gonna go high, and you will not be able to do that. So just keep in your mind that there is a budget constraint for every perfumer who is working. There is a certain amount of money that is going into the costing. So It is not like a big brand like this come to you and tell, go crazy, I want the best perfume in the market, go crazy with your ideas, make something really wonderful. It does not happen like that. Number 4 is clone curse. And what do I mean by that? Just like any other industry, let's say car industry, car manufacturing, for example, when Audi came up with the LED lights, if you remember a couple of years ago, those nice metric lights, it was really fantastic. So what happened after that? A couple of months later, BMW came up with their new model, and it also had those metrics LED lights. The same thing, take Rolls-Royce for an example. They came up with some soft leather on their dash, and it was so good looking. And after 6 or 8 months, the Bentley Mulsanne came out, and it had the same interior. So the same way you would same thing actually happens with fragrances, but in fragrances it is really bad, because this is the Dior Sauvage. Okay, this is the Dior Sauvage made by Christian Dior, and it costs like 600 dirhams. Here in India it costs like 12,000 rupees, $150 or higher. So it would be so difficult to clone this fragrance, right? Wait a minute, Ajmal has an answer for you, and this is the Ajmal Zeal. This is a clone down, and the scariest part about cloning a fragrance is that this sells for $150. This costs less than $30, and 80% of people won't understand the difference between that. So that is really scary, and that is why I really call that cloning is a curse in fragrance industry, because every single time a company comes up with an absolute selling hot selling fragrance like this one, there will be always companies to actually copy it. It is not the company's fault. They just want to understand the trend and really catch up with that, but it is a curse, and that's what I really mean. Number 5 is marketing dominates, because look at these fragrances. They are the top sellers. So being a top seller has something to do with the juice on actually how it smells. But more than the juice, even if you come up with the fragrance company, okay, even if you come up with the fragrance product, which is the best in the world when it comes to performance, projections, the long lasting efforts, if it does not have an attention grabbing bottle like this, it's not gonna sell. Even you need celebrities like Johnny Depp to come and promote these things. That is one of the main reasons why these fragrances sell like hotcakes, and that is marketing. So in conclusion, the first thing is brand bias. That is, people buy things based on brands, I mean the perfumes. And the second thing is that multinational corporate companies own 99% of the whole fragrance industry. And the third point is the budget constraints that a perfumer really has. I know it's a luxury product, but there's fragrances or something which has huge markup, and sometimes you are just paying for that brand. I'm talking about Gucci, Dior, and Paco Rabanne 1 million. These are like really expensive, but the juice inside them will not be that good. And what else we have? We have at number 4 is cloning fragrance. Cloning is a curse in fragrance industry, because you as a perfumer, you put all your efforts, you patent your item, you come up with some good, really energizing, something that people have not seen formulation, and it goes out in the market, clicks, and a lot of people buy it. Other fragrance companies are actually seeing that, and they clone the thing. Take my word, Google something as gas chromatographer, okay? That is something, gas chromatography, what I mean. It is a method, it is an instrument which is used to clone fragrances. It basically works in a chemistry way, where without actually dissolving particles, it understands what all ingredients are on that. Google that and you will understand what I'm talking about. And our number 5 is marketing and celebrity endorsements and fancy bottles. You know, it kind of sucks to think in such a way, but even I am allured in buying the Paco Rabanne 1 million, and this was actually a blind buy, and I simply bought it just because how good looking the bottle is. So marketing and fancy bottles definitely play a role. So hope you found this video to be useful. If you want me to make more videos like this, I will be more than happy. Let me know down in the comments box below. And if there is any fragrance, what I just told you right now, if you really own it, let me know in the comments box below that you own this fragrance. If you have a Mercedes-Benz fragrance, let me know how you think about it, okay? And please do share this video, the link of the video, on Facebook, WhatsApp, or any other group. And right now we are at 200 subscribers. This is fairly a small channel, but I discovered myself. I come on to you with honesty, and that is what you can expect from me. This is gonna be a fragrance channel. This is gonna be a self-development channel, so please do share with everyone this content. It will really help me with the YouTube algorithm if you drop me one of these likes as well. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Ameen Shageer. See you in the next video.